chicken or yams online, right? Tens of thousands of dollars as other content creators.
Oh, God.
Really,
all right.
I only bring this video clip up, because apparently it was a premise for his ex-wife to lead him high and dry. Their relationship was weird, and she being let out, he stretched out like he was.
Larry Wheels. What up, motherfuckers? Yo, yo, yo. Is this thing on? 1 2 1 2 4 8 6. Nobody watches me. Nobody cares. But you know what? Someday, my family will look back and be like, damn, he was right. They already have. He's right. He's right about so much. The conspiracy theorist is right about so much. Yeah. It's pretty awesome, though, you know? Everybody's like, damn, dude. You were right about a lot of that stuff. But yeah, anyhow. Sitting here bumbling around the internet, looking for something stupid. There's plenty of stupidity on the internet. You just gotta flambe that biscuit. Smoking. Hassan Piker. Oh my God, what a friggin' cunt that guy is. I'll tell you what, I've never seen somebody that was so worried about the way they look. Or it's funny though, his head is so small, man. He got dinky little head like that, dude. He got his body like this and dinky little head like that. Little head Hassan. What a son, little head. Man. You know what I was tripping on also is there's a bunch of these 30-something men out there, and they get on the internet or they get on YouTube. They have this little class of orbiters, and they just wait for somebody in the orbit to mess up so they can jump all over that person and make a video and talk shit about them. It's the weirdest thing, man. I mean, these are grown friggin' men. Grown men. And they're acting like a bunch of little girls that should be at Hot Topic. You know? It's like, wow, man. Is this real, you guys? Because in the world I come from, whew, it's not like that. I mean, social media has destroyed so much of America. The kids took. I know. I'm on my what? I don't know. It started with MySpace, and then yeah, the next thing you know, Facebook. Oh man, what a mistake that was. And I find it weird that a Jew runs the largest social media thing in the world. How he bought it from the people who actually made it was really pretty wild. And yeah, I wonder, Mark Zuckerberg was a college student. Where did he get the money to pay off the guys to buy Facebook? Because that's all Jew money. Jew money. Yep. It's really affected so many kids. It's really impacted so many people. I'm just like, wow. I mean, I'm to the point where I will be doing something and a notification will go off on my phone. And I pick up my phone and the next thing you know, I'm doom scrolling. I'm arguing with some friggin' bot from Pakistan. You know, it's like, whoa. And you get just caught up like that, just right back in. And the next thing you know, an hour's gone by. And you're like, damn, you set the phone down and you go about your, and somebody texts you or something. Uh, you sit down, pick up the phone, check out the text. Next thing you know, wow, let me see what's on Facebook. And the next thing you know, you are sucked in. You are right back to doom scrolling. And to say that it's not a disease is wrong. It is absolutely a disease and a dependence. And everybody that makes a post. See, I don't give a damn. That's why nobody may ever see what I'm doing right now, and I don't care. I don't care. I'm not here for them. I'm here. I'm here to try to change a few people's minds if I can. I don't know, man. I don't know. So many. Oh no, what has this guy done now? Uh, man, you guys. I wonder where we're going to be in 5 years. I wonder if I'll even still be alive. I worked with paint thinners, reducers, toluene, and stuff like that when I was painting cars and working at Casey's Diesel Repair. Bob Casey, what a great man. Uh, yeah, man, we'd be scrubbing the part, just scrubbing away, hands in the toluene. Oh my god, yeah. We would be sitting there. Or I'd be scrubbing the hell out of that shit, man. And I keep wondering what kind of cancer I'm gonna have. I yeah. Isn't it weird to be in that mindset? That is a strange mindset. Very, 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 very. And I don't know, man. I don't know where we go from here. Oh, Larry Wheels, man. Gee, some of these people that you see on the internet. That Hassan Piker guy, wow. Yeah. Some of the things he said about America and about our troops, and it's just weird how someone from Turkey, some inbred fuck from Turkey, can sit in America and talk shit about us and hate on us. They should take that bastard and build a big slingshot and pull that motherfucker back and put Hassan Piker in it and shoot him as far as they can. Man, that would be great. That would be great. Wouldn't it be the one? I'd be awesome to be the one that pulled the trigger to make the thing sling him. Or just pull it, have it like a brick wall. You know what'd even be better? You have a brick wall with a bullseye on it and a big old rubber band with this sleeve thing on it, and you pull it back and you aim the person at the bullseye and you see who can get the splat the biggest in the bullseye. Get people like Hassan and Frogan and those rat Jew bastards. Who are those fucking brothers, the faggots? Uh, I don't know. Cohen, Brian Tyler Cohen, that'd be one that'd be great. Harry Sisson, splat. Motherfuck, that would be lovely. Damn, that would be beautiful. Yeah. Yeah. But we don't get that lucky. Uh-oh.
I've never seen that a single time in the history of content. Oh, you get no viewers on YouTube, yet you get 3,000 viewers on Twitch. That doesn't happen
All these
for
people
literally
are just,
anybody else.
Weird. It's a weird thing to watch all these people sit and just talk about other people. I don't know. I think I could do it. I'd rather talk about things than people, but I mean, uh, you wonder. Oh, whew, that was good. My dogs. My dogs are wanting something. What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? What, Bata? What? You don't get up on daddy right now. Yeah, it's my Bata. Give me a big guy. Give me a big guy. I'm on my dog. Then I got another dog there. Yeah, I do. And I got another dog there. And I got another dog over there. She's sleeping. Yeah. It's about time for a TREAT, so they're going to be haunting me now. They're going to be right here, like, okay, Daddy, where is our TREAT? You better bust them out. They're giving me the look. Whoa. Whoa. What in the hell? I don't know what happened. Whoa. Why is it blue? What, what is the deal here? What kind of shit is that? Oh. I don't know what I did. Must have had something to do with down here. But yeah, fucking A. What do you guys come on? You know you you're gonna want one now and then you're gonna want another one later. Okay? Man, these guys, they hit me up. I spend about $130 a month on dog food and dog treats. Seriously. About 130 freaking bucks a month. But they're my babies, so that's okay. That's okay. Yeah. Anyhow. Mm-hmm. Remote. Oh, I gotta eat something, man. I gotta eat. Maybe I'll make me. What happened with Ben Shapiro? Amen. Fuck Ben Shapiro. I can't stand that Jew. Wow. Yep. Thank God. He is such a cuck. He's a clown. They're all crashing out. Everybody's crashing out. Mini Hassan. And the bastard, that's another one of those bastards that you ask, why is he in our country? It's crazy. Tucker Carlson. Nick Fuentes is a punk. What that guy needs is to get his ass beat. He hasn't taken a good ass beating, and that's what he needs. He really does. He was taking money from the SPLC. I don't see how that has all gone on by. What happened to the SPLC thing? What happened? They were paying racists off to be racist. And so what happened to that? Where did all the where did it all go? Yeah, Candace Owens is flip flop back and forth. Yeah. Who killed JFK? The Jews killed JFK. See, the Jews go around and they get in everyone's ears. They're in the black people's ears. Whites hate you. They're in the white people's ears. Blacks hate you. They cause nothing but dissension. There's a reason the Jews are kicked out of so many countries. That's not just something that is, that it's not just something that happened, or, oh no, we're just going to throw you out for no reason. That shit happened for a reason. There is a reason why 109 countries in the world do not let Jews in their country. 109 countries in the world. I would like to find out. I wonder how many the total countries there are in the world. You would have to. I don't know if you could include places like Somalia. I guess that's a country. There's a lot of places you wonder, but yeah, when you're kicked out of 109 countries, you've done something wrong. You're not innocent.
We cover the news, and sometimes are the Daily Wire. Well, over the past few weeks, the Daily Wire, you might have noticed, has been the subject of a bunch of hit pieces. The veritable cornucopia of hit pieces. Oh, it's how you know you made it. And then finally, there was an especially ridiculous one from the stellar journalists at New York Magazine, who literally plagiarized their hit piece from the Washington Post.
Oh my Lord!
Journalism, high-level journalism. This morning, that New York. By the way, whatever people want to say about the Daily Wire, in my opinion, single-handedly was the #1 enemy of transgenderism in the United States of America. They ended the transgender movement. Ben Shapiro destroys woke libtards with facts and logic. Literally everything. They have been on the right side of history a hell of a lot. Her magazine pieces lighting up the interwebs like the bats. Well, New York Magazine claims there was a time when Ben Shapiro could reasonably call himself the king of all conservative media. I mean, that's crazy. Remember that time? But it sounds cool. Yeah, it does that go. He wasn't anti-Trumper, though.
Yeah.
He was anti-Trumper. He was pro-vaccine, pro-COVID lockdown. Like, that's my issue, man. He is just way too in the box, pro-Giga corporation, pro-massive government overreach, believe the mainstream narrative, right? He said Epstein was a hoax. There was never any Epstein clients. We're in a generation where we're tired of, like, the basic, just vote harder. And we're like, no, actually, we need to tear this shit to the ground.
Yes.
Obliterate this shit.
We do.
Deport everybody.
Deport everybody. Deport everybody. Yes, I agree. Every fucking body. Bye. You're gone. You're gone.
According to New York Magazine, the future of conservatism isn't traditional conservatism.
The box, pro
Equal rights for law, to balance it. That's true for sure. True. That's done. That's true for sure. Except we're going way harder than like the generic shit. The future, according to New York Magazine.
I love Nux. Do you guys watch Nux?
Pregnant from natural means. Or Tucker Carlson, confirmed anti-capitalist, Muslim apologist, and victim of demon scratching. Confirmed slanderer of widows and connoisseur of Francesca. Or maybe
Woo, Tucker Carlson.
The collapse of the Daily Wire can be seen as a dire warning for traditional Republicans. There are two realities. Shapiro conservatism.
I love it.
A significant foothold all Republican walls, and it is being fast rejected by the future grassroots of the parties. First of all, that's just wrong. By the polling data, actually, for the record, he's completely right about this. That is the generic conservatism is the foundation that a lot of people have. I think the majority, except I think a lot of people actually want radical change. People are just tired of this old world order bullshit, this globalized, retarded, gay sloth everywhere. Want to tear this shit to the fucking ground. You go, bro. The position, bro. You can turn around the Daily Wire if you went about 50%
take here on the show are reflective of the broad majority of Republicans. That's just the reality. But I think we should address all of this head on. So it's true. Today's wire laid off 13% of our workforce since the beginning of the year. He knows it's over, bro. It's over, bro. You know, it's over. Generic, pristine conservatism is dying. Right? People actually are fucking dying. For America. Okay, we need support. It's truly sad because all those people are great. And it's not, we're in business. Anytime you lay people off as a business, that really sucks. It's tough. It's bad for them. It's bad for us. And I'm personally working to find other places to employ for as many of these people as I possibly can. And everybody who we let go deserves a job somewhere else. They're great folks. But for our credit, this was all cause for a massive celebration. The joyful popping of corks, or maybe in the case of Nick Fuentes, a victory celebration with Catboys and lubricant. And listen, only 10 great stories like this about major American institutions rather than its own dumb speak. True. That's how you know you're making it, bro. He's so right about that. Dumb people, and that's what they. Also, there are several reasons why Disney Wire is falling apart. That's important to know. They fired a complete fucking retarded crackpot like Candace Owens, or who ultimately she was a massive, content creator for their organization, and they fired her. It was ultimately the right call. They also Jordan Peterson. He's really sick right now. There's a couple of reasons that are control too. That's fair story. And thank God we are a major American institution. According to Podtrap, our podcast reaches 41 million people per month. We're ranked 6th globally. Wow. We have a total of 11 shows. Paramount, take an example from that same chart, is ranked 4th globally. They have 145 shows. On a per capita basis, per capita, we are responsible for the 2 most successful conservative documentaries in history, now launched by racist and woman. Just this week, Vice President Vance was quoting our reporting in his fraud investigation, and our White House correspondent, Margaret Overhand, in the press room asking questions. See, here's the thing. There's no national media company. If a top Candace Owens producer or manager quits, or if Megyn Kelly's YouTube account starts shedding tens of thousands of subscribers a month, or if Tucker Carlson's traffic is disproportionately drawn from PACs, which it is, they'll have our fan base. Those happens eventually happen. It's over, but he's young enough to expect the shit out of it. Because, those people have significant audience numbers, but they don't have any real institutional influence. They are not an institution. That's not true of the Daily Wire. We're big enough that people care when we trip up. And of course, like any business, we have our ups, we have our downs. But plain put it, the reports of our death are greatly exaggerated. But here's the thing: there's something else going on here. Something very clear going on here. The media left and the woke right, and is Fuentes, Tucker, Bacon, all of them. Whenever I hear him list his names of ops in the quote unquote woke right, which is a retarded term, call them the retard right if you were actually there. All right, you're really, in my opinion, mixing things up. Tucker Carlson is a paid bad actor from foreign entities. Megyn Kelly is just a grifter. She will grift to whatever is popular, from trans, pro-Israel to anti-Israel, whatever, she'll flip-flop like that. And so it's being used as a side by George Soros type people. She married a British lord. And Nick Fuentes, you refuse to debate. Nick Fuentes ultimately is his own person, all right? He is his own person. He's been remarkably consistent over the years. Whatever you say about it, I disagree with a lot of I fuck with Jeffrey Epstein. I'm a moderate Democrat, all right? Listen, I don't agree with his political stance. Both Democrats show Trump who bosh. Israel is the root of all the things, all right? I think that's a lot of shit retarded. He has been consistent. He is not and flip-floppy in those regards. And he challenged you to debate, and you refuse to debate it. Your ideas are valid. It's proven. I have so much more respect. So much more respect if you debate that. You don't he ran away. On. But I totally respect your criticism of Nick Fuentes being a cat boy loving, terrorist sympathizing, neo-Nazi, whatever the fuck you want to call him, if you would actually debate the guy. You're a good debater, all right? You would probably even destroy me with facts and logic. I would love to see that debate. Together, the new left. They are attempting to destroy traditional conservatism. That's the whole thing here. See, the Daily Wire is the largest traditional conservative media company in the digital space by like a ton, by leaps and bounds. We are multiple times the size of any of these others. We have lots of conversations on our platform between our various sites about topics ranging from AI to the Middle East, Catholicism and Judaism and all of it. There's a lot of rich disagreement here at the Daily Wire. But in the end, what we stand for here at the Daily Wire is pretty simple: truth and virtue and freedom. That's exactly the old left and the horseshoe right would love to destroy. It's why the attacks have been coming fast and furious for weeks now. They want to destroy traditional right. I see constantly people like Ben Shapiro says this, and they just make up something big quote and it has like a million likes. I think Ben Shapiro gets a way disproportionate amount of hate for shit like that. And ultimately, I think fighting is a good fight. My issue is there is just a little inkling there. It's like, is he really fighting for American values? Like, I get it. American values are absolutely great. I think they fine with Israel. But are you fighting for American values or because they're American values? I don't know. You look at the money. When you hear Bro be like, I would let Netanyahu become president of the United States and waive the rights of and waive the requirement of American born, like, what? Conservatism is their goal in life. They want to destroy it for a couple of different reasons. The left for one reason, the woke right for another. In our supposed vulnerability, people from Nick Fuentes, Tucker, from Candace Owens, New York Magazine, from the Washington Post, Megan Kelly, is an opportunity to supplant traditional conservatism with a conspiratorial, grievance-addled, nutty version of populism, or in Megan's case, just makes quick clicks and cash. It's a lucrative grip, a dangerous grip for America. Bro, he likes it happening well. He's right. The media left. He's totally right about this, but yet, we get the media left again. They're always happy from this grip because they love a right and its rights. They don't want a right that is characterized by normie beliefs. They want a right that's nuts. It's the easiest way to make AOC president in the 2028 election. They have that nutty wrong against a conservative movement. Bro, she's going to get absolutely eviscerated by Marcus Rubio. Okay? If you Latino, fuck shit out of your Latino, okay? And it's focused on Brigitte Macron's festival, or demonizing the wilds of man, or why the Jews are responsible for your incurable gingivitis, horrific body, inability to get big. Bro, that's literally my life. Now, as for the woke right, the new left, again, Fuentes and Tucker and Candace and company, yeah, the lumping situation, but yeah, they're ecstatic about all this from both business and political reasons. One, they're our competition, but second, they want to tear down traditional conservatism. Their whole goal is to cannibalize the traditional conservative audience. There are, by all available metrics, a hell of a lot more traditional conservatives and rational people in this country than nuts. But then why are you losing viewers and they are gaining viewers? Obviously, you are not exactly assuaging the fears of the average normal guy. And that's why I'm saying, I think that a little bit mistaken here. I think one of the reasons why people are listening to these other voices, they're not necessarily they agree with all the things. I don't think every person listening to Tucker Carlson loves Islam. I think they have questions, and they're also from Pakistan. And when you just sweep all criticism of Israel, let's say, completely under the rug, all of it, well, then it just looks like you're hiding something here. See, I'm very open and upfront about my stances. I do not want this funding any foreign country ever, period. I have zero allegiance to the government of Israel. I do believe the land is the holy land. Sure, whatever. The people there, great people. Channel, they control the weather and have time traveling assassins. I love to do it. Woke one though. But the government celebrating some sort of pride for that's like winning wars and obliterating terrorists and shit. So literally the opposite. Most people are like, oh, I don't support everything the government does. I don't like that they kill terrorists. And I'm like, oh, that's the fucking good part. What are we talking about? And I think that is what's missing from this, like, in my opinion, very lukewarm conservatism. The Daily Wire would do so much better if you went harder. Their goal is to gut the conservative movement and then turn it into a skin suit for their own perverse politics. That's the whole thing. Which is why many of them are now coming out as Democrats. That unity is the thing. That unity is the thing. This is why Russia Today is the official outlet for the Kremlin. Yeah. It's run by the Russian government. Yeah. It's retweeting Nick Fuentes' triumphalism. Yeah. splitting America into splinters. All right, because he's telling people to vote for Democrats. It's just completely fucking retarded. Just tweeted out, I won after that. Well, I don't know. Living in your basement and streaming for 8 hours a day while jacking off to the Gap Boys, it's a formal plan. Bro, all right. What is this? The weed, bro, flicking shit. I like it. Whatever floats your boat. I mean, look, objective. This is just objective fact. In like the entire Wire, there was like zero sex scandals, mention hero, Matt Walsh, Michael Knowles, all the actual like Daily Wire guys. They're just good ass dudes. They're dudes that believe in God. They have strong faith. They have wives and children. No infinite degeneracy, and it's honestly insane. And when you look at like the overall retard position, it's like just degenerate gambling and bitching and OnlyFans. He's so right about that. That is a fact. You might call the Russia Today, Fuentes, get together, an online Molotov Ribbentrop attack. Well, it's also why the Washington Post is happy to quote Candace Owens, ranting bad lady of the internet, to explain that the Daily Wire's numbers are down. True, the ranting bad lady. Yet the ones between the left and the woke right is totally real, and it's active. This is why they're getting together to formulate stories. This is why they're repeating the same talking points. Now, Candace says that the Daily Wire's numbers are down because people don't want to lecture. And this is the teenage point of view from Candace and Megan and Tucker. They're all saying the same thing. They don't lecture. Don't lecture me. Megan tweeted March 2026. Women speaking not over my dead. You're the coward then. And your moral breeding, priggish lectures, and holier than thou judgments are the reason you are losing fans. And more than that, friends at a record rate. All you people are on the same script. They're all on the same script. And also, because people who traffic and crap for sweet, sweet lucre, they would love to be spared the lecture. They don't want to be lectured because they grip. So they're going to do the same thing that, a 13-year-old boy would do if caught doing naughty things on his iPad. They don't want to be lectured. Don't lecture. Well, it turns out sometimes people need lectures. Decent. Oh my God! Doubling down. He's like, it's unpopular to lecture you, but sometimes you deserve it. Anyway, I respect that, bro. See, and reason and truth. People who smear wives of murdered men or cover smear for the wives of murdered men. Yeah. Those people deserve lecture. Maybe the people who revive Nazi propaganda. Maybe the people who have a weird interest in the non-existent testicles of spouses of French politicians, bro. Or maybe the people who make cause with actual Nazi skin. Maybe those people deserve lectures. Maybe the people who are repeating talking points from Hassan Piker and mimicking the propaganda of Vladimir Putin. Or people who just randomly start cursing so much and are hanging out with the Roy adjacent and embracing Islam. Maybe those people deserve lectures. I don't know. There's for that sort of crap. Let's be real. There's a massive online audience for pornography as well. People addicted to both deserve a bit of a lecture. Now let's get back to the central issue. That was a crazy rant, and he was just fucking fired. I'm not gonna lie. Bro is good. The point of it, I respect the fact that people are like, people don't like you because you're condescending. Condescendingly explain to you why you're wrong. The whole down. He knows it's over, and he doesn't care. Attacks on the Daily Wire. I respect it, not just to attack the Daily Wire. It's to destroy traditional conservatism. That's the whole thing, entire thing, all of it. Every bit of it. That's the whole thing. The reason they are coming after the Daily Wire is they want to come after you. They want to come after traditional conservatives who believe traditionally conservative things. It's no coincidence that at the same time, the Washington Post and New York Magazine and all the rest, these legacy left publications, are attacking the Daily Wire. They're also writing strange new respect features on Nick Fuentes, Marjorie Taylor Greene, and Tucker Carlson. Drew left wants those people to win. Drew, that's true, by the way. He's completely right. And Fox News does it with Hassan Piker, by the way. Hassan Piker is a radical jihadi terrorist supporter. So, Fox News is like, look at the new leftist darling, Hassan Piker. The classic strategy. Yeah, these are Republican could go extinct entirely. That's what they want. Right? They want traditional normie Republicans to go away. True. They want, yeah, that's what they hope for. He's right. And listen, maybe it will turn out that all these people who hate, and they will, by the way, and they'll become much more radical form than ever before. They'll become Super Saiyan. What's that your Tifa gets bigger and bigger? My Super Saiyan hair will unlock. And the reality is that people are gonna win. I don't know against you, Ben Shapiro, on a personal level. I have nothing against Ben Shapiro on a personal level. I mean, we, as in young men that are fucking tired of getting raped by our global overlord. There is an affordability issue in the country, ultimately. And free markets are good, and I fully support them, by the way. But one of the major points that we need for our country is mass deportation. And I don't see a lot of advocating for stuff like that. You know, if we deport 30 million people, all of a sudden we'll have a lot more we'll have a lot more houses that are open for anyone to buy. All right, and all of a sudden prices are going to go down. The sellers are going to want to sell the houses. There's just so much supply and not nearly as much demand. I agree with the idea that the old school don't tread on me conservatism is dying, but that's because it's evolving into now we're going to fucking tread on you. Old school conservatism was like all cultures are equal. It's all about meritocracy. Modern conservatism, and what it's becoming is no, actually, some cultures are fucking worse. And actually, yes, I understand that importing 1 million Indians would be very beneficial to the top companies that are employing them for slave labor rates. But actually, we don't fucking care about that. We don't stop that from happening. We care about the country, we care about our culture. I think he doesn't want to address things like that because it almost gives credence to the critics. What he's saying in regards to like Candace Owens and all those fuckers, he's completely right. Don't get me wrong. There is absolutely a subset of the right that's just working to destroy our nation and latch on to the very, very legitimate rights and criticisms of mostly young men in our country and support them. Which is why, if you want to win, you need to step up and evolve conservatism and what I consider to be traditional American principles. Maybe they're right. Maybe it'll turn out that the future of the right, perverted by the algorithmic insanity of the internet, is slobulism. You know, the Tucker-style grievance conspiracism, complete with the night-scratching demon. Or Candace Tucker is the demoralization agent. He's just radically pro-Islam in every possible way. He does address actual complaints of the American people. He does nothing to ever solve them. He just complains, bitches, and moans and talks about how, you don't like that. You're a young man. He's right, by the way. There's a major issue for young men. It's hard to get married. You have a lot of women that are getting churned out from colleges, turning them into, like, emotional diarrhea, drug-addicted retards. It's really hard for young men to actually find a virtuous woman. It's like, well, it's hard. Well, it's hard. The women are incredibly virtuous. You know, he's not, good boy. So, it is actually bothering Americans, and they'll respond with the solution that should just submit to a law, but it doesn't invalidate the purpose of the question. Someone's usual brand of cookery. Or Nick Clinton's transgressive Nazi cosplay, or Theo Vaughn's man-child podcast literacy. Maybe that's where the right. Maybe that's what comes next. Maybe that's all facilitated by the click whoring of the Megyn Kellys of the world, and justified by an appeal to audience numbers, because none of these people ever appeal to morality. They just point to their place. Maybe Idiocracy wasn't a satire. Maybe it was a prophetic documentary. But here's the thing, from where I sit. That does not change one single thing. Not a single thing. I've been doing this since I was 17 years old. I started off 17 years old writing a syndicated column on politics. I didn't do that because I wanted to get rich that way. That's not how you get rich. True. I got into politics. Bro, he was a Harvard lawyer, okay? He was a Harvard lawyer. And on the side, he was like, look, I have to do politics as well. It was not for the shekels, okay, guys? I care about the truth. I do the same thing. And I think he's done a remarkably fantastic thing. He has fought for gun rights, he went up to Piers Morgan. He brought a copy of the Constitution to Piers Morgan and shredded him on gun rights back in the day. He got into all these transgender beefs when hysteria was on the rise and everyone was getting canceled, and he would say, he would call people by the wrong pronouns on purpose, trigger a reaction, get 1 billion views on that shit. And you know what? It was necessary. It was necessary and it was pivotal for where we are now. And I am grateful for it, absolutely. I believe to be eternal and true. Because I care about the ideas of conservatism. It's why I've done that for all these years. I care about free market, and I care about private property, and I care about equal rights before the law, and checks and balances and the Constitution. I care about all of those things. I care about the America promised us. And the America that our parents and that was a republic, not a democracy. I don't see you advocating for the abolishment of universal suffrage, though. That would be fucking awesome. If you went out there and you made a video, why women deserve less, you would win. And work for. And I'm not gonna lie for cash. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna tell you about the wonders of Moscow supermarket or the glories of Sharia law in Rome. Man, that's not pander perplex. I'm pretending that Eric might have been complicit in Charlie Kirk's totally right about, or that perverse and malicious questions about TPUSA's cover-up. Totally right. Bizarre, formally investigated journalism. I'm not gonna wink and nod at the transgressiveness of the Nazi incel, or chuckle along with people who pretend that a conspiratorial elite are the reason your life isn't everything that you want it to be. In the freest and most prosperous country in world history, I'm going to be grateful for America. I'm going to point out what's great about America and what our principles are. I'm not going to do any of that other stuff. Because here's the thing, I got into this business to do precisely the opposite. I haven't changed my principles. I've been doing this for 25 years. Right. I have not changed. Well, I mean, he was like a radical never Trumper, and now he's like super pro-Trump. But I guess that wasn't a principle change. That was just kind of, I guess, misunderstood who Trump was. Again, I think he did something to the institutional. That's one of my complaints. He's been very open. They said COVID man. Oh, they said lockdown. They said vaccine. They said Trump was bad. Trump. You know, and Trump now. So I like Trump now. My principle. There's a question that I get a lot. From friends, from family, people will come up and they'll say, "What happened to all these people?" Yeah, they understand New York Magazine and Washington Post and what they are, but what happened? You know, Candace Owens or Tucker Carlson or Megyn Kelly.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know the answer.
Anyhow.
But here's what nobody has ever asked that question. Mic drop. Complete and utter mic drop is right. You know who else no one has said about?
Yeah.
He's also been consistent, which is why
Yeah.
I would love it if you guys debate.
I wish they would debate. Got my plans taken care of.
It has not changed. My principles haven't changed. I think those principles are true and good. Those principles are not going to change. So, in the end, take it or leave it. They don't want to hear it. It's free. That's their choice. But I'm willing to bet my future and the future of America and more Americans agree with me than agree with people who want to destroy the Daily Wire.
Nah, I don't think so, bro.
A lot more rational people.
I don't think so.
The conspiracy mongering nut job. There are way more people in America who believe in truth and virtue and freedom than people who revel in grievance and demoralization and stupidity. And again, maybe I'm wrong.
No, Ben. No, Ben.
That also doesn't change. I think it doesn't change a thing. It doesn't matter. Because the only thing that matters, only that has ever mattered, speaking the truth, whether people like it or whether they don't. Because facts still don't care about your feelings. I think this is the Venture Bureau.
Cute.
That's actually really good. You know,
Cute.
haters can kiss his ass and he will stand on business. And I respect the fuck out of that. I really do. You know, you call it whatever. You can't call Venture Bureau a grifter. You can't. You all know it's funny. Most podcasts that listen have 2x speed, but Ben is only 1.5x. That's our.
You know what's weird is I asked Grok. Here, we'll
I think he would see Grok. He actually woke up and he was like, you know what?
let's see. I don't have any headline.
Following the American dream. This dude would kill it, but I respect the fuck out. Just ignored it. He didn't need to talk about it, but he did anyway. And he knows he's gonna bring the deluge of hate and shit. 5.5 million views on his Twitter post. Alright? Maybe I'm more of an optimist, but I think that we are moving into a new era of conservatism in America. Also, don't believe in falling for the infinite grim conspiracy talking point thing that he keeps addressing. I think we're moving to an era where people are just really tired of getting raped by previous generations that have destroyed our culture and country. I think we're going to be seeing a return to traditionalism, if anything. People actually standing up for biblical values the way no one has before. There is an absolute astronomical increase in people returning to their faith in the entire young generation, whether it's Judaism or Christianity. You see so many people in all of these communities becoming more religious. You see what non-religious morality, non-God-based morality gets you.
What would happen if people quit taking plea agreements in court?
Yeah, it's not going to clean up the shit that the previous generation of limp dick conservatives put in. But we're going to do it. We will be deporting all these people. We will be building a wall. We will embrace our culture and our heritage, and we will not water it down with infinite retards from the third world because, hey, free market, let's employ a bajillion Indians.
People don't realize that if 10% of the people quit taking plea agreements, can I make this bigger? Okay. If 10% of the people quit taking plea agreements, we could crash the court system, completely crash the whole thing. They would have to change all the laws. They would have to change all the sentencing. They would have to change everything. People, stop taking plea agreements. Stop. Do you realize what would happen? They would have to completely revamp the court system. The court system and sentencing guidelines and everything would immediately change as we know it. It would be the craziest thing. But it's just like the way I don't know. Oh, damn it, there it is. If the Amazon people would go on strike, do you realize what would happen if the delivery drivers parked their trucks? Do you know what would happen? The delivery drivers tell whoever owns Amazon now, because I think Bezos sold most of it. But you tell the people, look, if our needs are not met, we're not going to work. If you fire anybody, we're going to sit down for a half a day. The people, they don't realize that the people really do have power. I mean, if the people quit paying taxes, just said, look, we're not going to send our taxes in, we're not paying shit. And do you think that they could really do something about that? I mean, like, if 10 million people didn't pay their taxes, do you think the government would be able to come after 10 million people? Hell no, they wouldn't. They couldn't even come close. What the hell is this? Yeehaw, yeehaw. Oh, I know why. God dang it, I'm sorry. I got to, That's stupid, dude. All right. Oh my gosh. So here's what I was reading like a dumbass. And golly, I feel stupid. So this is the deal. How do you get rid of? Maybe you don't. Here. Okay. I don't know. You wonder if it's even worth saying anything about it because people are so programmed. And I can understand. Damn, Baltimore mayor panics and accuses the IG of breaking the law to cover his own tracks. Whoa, man. Why is there. Why? Why? Why is all of this stuff happening in the black led Democrat areas? I mean, seriously. The sheriff of some town or Baton Rouge, Louisiana, whatever in the hell it was, 31 counts. Man, there's like 8 mayors across the United States this year that were black that have been arrested or under indictment. I mean, I just get tired, man. I get tired. I get tired of Whitey being the problem. I get fucking tired of it because Whitey isn't the problem. Whitey is the least of the problem. There's not videos every day on the news of Whitey shooting each other or shooting into a crowd. What kind of pussies do that? What kind of little faggots shoot a gun into a crowd of people? It's amazing. The black community has a lot of pussies in it. There's a lot of fucking pussies because you know what? A real man stands toe to toe, not some little bitch waving his gun around. What the fuck is that, man? What the fuck is with you people? Seriously, what the fuck is with you people? Abraham Lincoln should have sent you all back to Africa when slavery was over. It's as simple as that. Should have been gone. Pew, bye. Done. Black people are back in Africa with their own kind, living in their mud huts. Yay. Been done with them. No. Look at what we have to deal with now. Look at what we have to deal with now. But that's a whole nother story. Democrats are lying about everything. Oh, black people ain't going to be able to vote. Mexicans, you ain't going to be able to vote. Women that got married, you ain't going to be able to vote. Those motherfuckers, man. Those are the bitches that need to be. There should not be any Democrats in power. That's all I have to say. It just amazes me that people will get behind the Democrat Party when the Democrat Party fucked you over. I mean, just fucked you over, man. My God. Yeah, but damn, Whitey's the problem. You know, in 1865, General Sherman gave the freed slaves 400,000 acres and set them up to be able to build a community of their own and to have their own thing and be their own thing. And the Democrats took it away from them and kicked them off the land. And I still today will never understand why anyone in the black community would get behind the Democrats. I mean, the KKK, the everything that all this shit that they're squawking about, the Republicans right now, that's what they do. Democrats are really weird creatures because it's like, and it's been proven many times, many times over, that if a Democrat is blaming you for something, then they are doing that exact same thing. And it's been proven. They're just trying to either hide it or they don't want you to find out that they did it. So they're trying to point the finger at you. And it really leads to just, oh, damn you. It's okay. You'll be back in a minute. There it is. I have a this remote control has an adapter on it. You see that? And that is because both of the TVs that I have hanging from my archway here in my living room run off the same remote. So I made that adapter for it so I can point it at the TV and the other TV won't change. But sometimes when I'm high, things happen. Oh no, what happened? What? Who's crying now? What? The internet called her ass out. Who is Osmond talking about now? Uh-oh. Cletus got a new video up. Rich Rebuild's got a new video up. Larry Wheels is a cuck. Shoe on head, who is 3 times prettier than that ugly Denim's hook nose thing without any plastic surgery. Yeah, man, damn. There's another one of those women that Valky Ray or something, some kind of shit like that. Oh, this girl, she thinks she is the shit, man. It's funny to watch her. I mean, and these goofy ass bitches, all that they do is get on the Twitch or whatever, and they suck money out of little weirdos' pockets. It's a weird thing. These women on here are, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. It's crazy to watch. You just, well, I guess my thing is, I've never seen people who have done so little in their lives get so much. I guess that's the thing. Starting with Jake Paul and going all the way to these content creators that are just pieces of shit and get, these people make millions and millions and millions of dollars. And as someone who lugged rolls of carpets up 3 flights of stairs and just worked my ass off to see these clowns sit here and do what I'm doing right now, I guess I'm them. I'm them. I'm them. Oh my god. I'm them. Oh hell no. Oh hell no. Wow. Can you expand this thing to full screen? There should be a way to. Is it this? No, damn it. Go back. Oh. Oh my gosh, man. Uh-oh, what is da-da-da-da? Dumber than dumb. I'm dumber than dumb. She's a moron. It's weird that someone like... Yay. Oh! Oh, we got it going on again. Yeah. Look. Look, the white people just living their lives and the black people are beating the hell out of me. Look at what they do, man. Look at what the fuck they do. And you wonder why you get looked at sideways. You wonder. I turned it down because I don't want... Look. Isn't it crazy? And these people just start fighting anywhere. They don't care. They don't give a damn. Oh, what we got here? Yo, mine. I gotta watch out, man. They'll hit me with a violence copyright strike for watching shit that's on the internet. Isn't that something? Uh-oh. We got something ready to happen here. I'll be clapping back. Meow. Uh-oh, here we go. Round 1. Ah! 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 Damn these people, man. Where the hell do you ever see anything like this happening? Only in this community. No other community acts like this, man. No other community. I gotta get off here, though, man. They're gonna struck. Oh, no, we got another one happening. What the hell? Jesus Christ, man. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Get your crack pipe out.
Be safe.
Karen Bass be handing out them crack pipes. Oh, they're. Oh, yeah.
You can't succeed
Well,
without
that isn't allowed to be shown on Facebook or on YouTube. Uh-oh, here we go. Man. Oh, god damn, there is nothing but violence on here. Uh-oh, this little queer is talking again. Little cuck boy. He's so fucking gay. He's a Canadian. He can't help it. I don't know, man. What are they doing? Uh-oh. Gavin fucking Newsom. Mark Kelly for president. That shit is hilarious. That little dork bastard. I hate that motherfucker. There ain't shit on here. Pimping out hard. Look at this, man. Oh my god. Oh no, I can't watch. Man, you just can't watch anything on here. It's all violence, man. Look, god dang. Jeepers creepers, man. That's crazy. Man. That is insane. Those people are just beating the holy hell out of each other. Yeah, I need to get something to eat. Flambéed biscuit.